You spend decades working hard, you plan for retirement, and when that someday in the future finally starts looming large, you begin to wonder, am I ready? What's my purpose going to be? Will I feel disconnected? But once I stepped away and once I actually began living retirement, I discovered that those fears and apprehensions didn't happen. So in this video, I want to share what that really feels like, the reality compared to the preconceptions I had, and why retirement has been worth every bit of the planning that's done for it, so you can draw your own conclusion from someone who's actually living it. If you're new here or you're a returning viewer, my name's Paul and thanks for stopping by. I'm going to break this down into 6 key realities of what retirement really feels like, with the last one, number 6, underpinning it all, so be sure to keep watching towards the end of the video. Before I retired, of course I had doubts, some apprehensions, etc. Whilst I knew I wouldn't miss work, I did, however, wonder if I'd feel lost without it. What would my sense of purpose be by virtue of not working? I was also concerned if I was too young, or more simply put, was I ready? But those fears faded quickly, and I realised my identity wasn't defined by what I did, but it's more about what I'm doing now, and more to the point, who I am now. And once I started embracing retirement, I let go of work pretty quickly. I've really enjoyed learning more about myself and building a new identity for me. Well, the reality is, despite what we all think, is that we are all indispensable. As harsh as this might sound, it is 100% true. Because when you leave work, you realise pretty quickly that the machine keeps running without you, and the world just moves on. I put it out there to my former long-term employer that I'm available here and there to undertake a short-term project. But guess what? My phone hasn't been ringing, and that's totally okay. And once you accept that, it's quite freeing, because it allows you to move forward and invest in your time, in your energy, in your life, in your retired life, and not in your old job. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So the message here is, don't take it personally if work has forgotten you, because it's reality, and you know what? It's actually a gift. I spent just under 15 years purposely planning for retirement, saving, preparing, forecasting, etc., which I'm glad I did. And the reality was that I was planning for the future. But once I retired, I suddenly realised something, and that is, the future has arrived. The future is now. Whilst I know what I'm going to be doing the next day when I go to bed each night, I certainly don't plan too far ahead, and I just live in the now. For a typically organised person, it's not about being unstructured, because that's not me, but it is about being present. And after years of planning it, it feels good just to finally live in the moment and not to worry too much about the future, because given what I just said, that will come, and it will come fast. I, like most of us, used to imagine retirement as the quiet, slow phase of life. Long days with not much happening. But that couldn't be further from reality. Between doing this and other personal hobbies, social catch-ups, travel, and just the normal day-to-day stuff in life, I'm constantly on the go. But it's a kind of different busy, because it's purpose rather than busyness. And it's busy doing things that matter. And when I speak with other fellow retirees, they all say the same thing as me, and that is, how in the hell did I ever have time to go to work? Time really does feel different now, because when you're working, you tend to live for the weekend, your next holiday, or the next big milestone. But in retirement, every day matters. And as I touched on before, I live in the now. So I don't take time for granted or wish it away anymore like I did when I was working. Because when time truly becomes yours, you start treating it, together with your health, as the most valuable thing you have. I am now in complete control of my time, and I ensure that I make my days count. As I mentioned at the start of the video, the luxury of freedom really underpins it all. Waking up each day and not having to go to work is the most incredible feeling ever, and it's something you can't imagine or properly relate to while you're still working. This is absolute freedom. And when you have the choice to do what you want, it enables you to live life on your terms. For me, freedom really is the hallmark of retirement, and I'm so glad that I took the plunge earlier rather than later, whilst I still have time and health on my side, relatively, so I can maximise the youth of my retirement. If you're approaching retirement, or you're just starting to think about it, I understand there's a lot of apprehension in letting go of something that's been part of your life for so long, but I've learnt that retirement isn't an ending, it's a beginning. It's not about what you're leaving behind, it's more about what you're stepping into. So if you're teetering on the edge, wondering what it's going to feel like, don't stress, because that's normal. But when you do take the retirement plunge, you might even find it's your best chapter yet. So if you've not already, I encourage you to work on your retirement plan, because it really is everything that's cracked up to be. So what about you? If you're contemplating retirement, what are you hoping it's going to be like? Or if you're living it already, what does retirement feel like for you? Let me know in the comments. It'd be great to hear from you. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so you're up to date with all the latest offerings on the channel. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.